And Dan, we've heard that the opening of this school just behind me could be delayed by up to a year. Today, the superintendent offering his blueprint for hopefully getting it back on track. At a news conference Thursday, Salinas Union High School District Superintendent Dan Burns said he will now hire a consultant to tell him whether the delayed construction of Rancho San Juan High School can get back on track or whether a delayed 2019 opening should be anticipated.
And that idea is to have somebody give us an independent viewpoint on whether or not we can close the schedule or not. If we can't close the schedule because of delays in weather and manufacturing, then we have to be realistic and let people know that we're not going to be able to open on time. But right now, the school board doesn't have all of that information.
There's still a possibility the school could be ready mid-year 2018, but a representative for the teachers union said that's not a favorable outcome.
There's so much going on with activities at a high school, and kids become true to their school that once they've put some time on a campus, they usually don't want to leave. It becomes their home away from home.
News of the construction delays broke at last week's board meeting, and one board member suggested the board keep quiet about the bad news. And then Wednesday, the board discussed possible legal action behind closed doors.
There's no design here to hide anything from the community.
Superintendent Burns said he'll also form an advisory committee to monitor and review the current work schedule, and he's been instructed to provide regular updates to the school board.
To provide any other delays or any conversation about delays that might be there. And I've been asked to provide more frequent updates on a regular schedule and to provide the press with those updates as necessary.
Now, the public and school board will get their next update regarding the construction of this $80 million school at the district's next school board meeting. That's scheduled for November 14th. Dan, Aaron.
Felix, thank you very much. When Felix first broke the news of the Rancho San Juan delay, concerns were fueled by the comment of a school board member, Philip Tabera, who had urged other board members to keep the news of the delay under wraps and not talk about it to the public. Here is the recording of those comments again.
You know, it's good that we know, and I'm not going to talk to somebody in the streets if I see them about this. And I would urge us all not to do the same.
Now, today at the news conference, the district superintendent actually tried to throw some cover Tabera's way on those comments. He told us Tabera was actually trying to warn other board members against speaking with the contractor, the architect, or the trade unions for fear the construction delays could end up in court.
Okay. That's not the way we took it. We took it that he meant that, you know, we had to be careful because we're elected officials. We're not only liable for the district, we're liable for personally because we're elected officials.
That explanation came after the school board met behind closed doors last night. That meeting ended an hour and a half later. The board reported at that time that they took no action.